Hey guys, Georgia Game 6 here, bringing you my post game for the Florida Panthers taking down the Ottawa Senators tonight with a final of 6-5. I just got home from the game. It is 11:05 at night Eastern Time, and let's talk about this one. So, let's go over the summer. So we started out early in the first, with Bukestad to Petrovic over to Matheson. And Matheson beats through the Ottawa 1-4 trap and skates right through, puts it towards the net, and it goes off the defenseman. And then they originally said it went to Yager, but it ended up going to Matheson, which it should have. And it took a while for them to change it, but it went to Matheson. Then, not that much longer later, the Ottawa Senators tie it. It's Ryan Dzingel on a rebound shot, and Luongo had no chance on that. And right after the Senators tied it up, but soon after that, about a minute later, Derek McKenzie dishes it in front for Mark Pesic, who tips it in for his second of the year and gives the Panthers a 2-1 lead. And then not that longer later, Ryan Dzingel again gets the goal. Honestly, on this one, Matheson this just shows that he does not know that he's a young defenseman, that he does not know positioning yet, and he's got to learn. It was terrible. He was just spinning around at Dzingel, was wide open, cut the rebound, and scored. Next, the Ottawa Senators take the lead for the first time in the game, leaving him wide open in the slot. Chris Weidman with a bullet, his third of the year, and he somehow, that was a crazy shot, and Luongo had no chance on it. And then soon after that, we're starting to get a little stressed here while in the arena. Erik Karlsson with a bomb from the point gets to Luongo's, I believe, 5-hole it looked like it went. And the Senators take a 4-2 lead. And then not too long after that, Colton Sceviour breaks his goal drought, getting his 6th of the year from Jason Demers and Greg McKegg. So, great work there. Sceviour deserved a goal. He's just been working so hard lately, and he just flat out deserved a goal, finally. And then, not too long later in the third period, Michael Matheson with a drive from the point to flex off nothing, bar and in. Sidebar and in, the post and in. Ties it up for Florida, his second of the night, his first ever 2-goal game in his career. First ever, I was going to say multi-point, but I feel like he had maybe 2 assists or a goal and an assist in one game. But, and then an unassisted goal, which was crazy. Panthers dump it in, Mike Condon mishandles it, and Jonathan Marchessault buries it. And I was laughing on this play. It was hilarious. I couldn't believe that this ended up being a goal. How Matheson was able to bury it. Marchessault was able to bury it. So that was great. And then the play got challenged for offside, but it was pretty obvious that the foot was not off the ground. It was on the ground behind the line. And the Panthers, they called it a goal, and they don't reverse it, and the Senators lose their timeout. So then later in the game, we're late. This is the grind time, and Jason Demers takes the shot, either bounces over or hit Erik Karlsson's stick, and gets in the empty net to secure that win against the Senators, but not so fast. With 11 seconds left, Derek Brassard, who has scored multiple times now against us this year, makes it a 6-5 game with 11 seconds left, but the Panthers aren't going to blow that. Are they? No, they're not. They hold on to get the 6-5 win against this Ottawa Senators team. Honestly, tonight, this is the first time I'm able to say this in a long time. We outworked them. I can't remember the last time we said that. We outworked a team. And you know what happens when you outwork a team? You beat them like this, 6-5 in this barn burner. But honestly, just a complete 60-minute game. Maybe not by Luongo in the first half of the game, but second half, he saved our ass through the rest of it. So, unbelievable game. And a great game to be at. For $45, I got in on Shoot Twice side, great seats, and even pictures with the cheerleaders. So, I think that's a pretty good buy there. And if you want tickets like that, go to my Twitter account, Church at Game 6, and you'll see a link there for tickpick.com. No fees, no nothing, and you can just check that out. But honestly, just a great game played by the Cats tonight. Someone who's got to heat up, Riley Smith. I don't think he's scored a goal in I don't know how many games, but he's had a little bit of a drought. Also, Nick Bukestad looks great. I didn't really notice McCann much tonight, but I guess he was good because he didn't really turn the puck over. But Bukestad looked great. He had a couple great chances, and I love his physical play. 6'6", and he's finally using his body. I love it. The defense is kind of sitting back in these games, and it's really annoying me. So we really gotta use the body and play aggressive on these guys. These guys in the league are really good, and we can't just be sitting back and letting them get wide open shots to the slot against Luongo or whoever's in net. Reimer. Also, congrats, James Reimer, on having your baby. Honestly, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Honestly, just a great overall game played by the Cats. They really locked down on defense. Not much on goaltending until the second half, but we did lock it down eventually. Offense was unbelievable. It was great, and I'm very proud of the boys tonight. And by the way, I have a new superstition now. New superstition. Not only do I wear the same shirt and hat for a winning streak, but now I saw in the game against Tampa, if I have to go to the bathroom and I hold it in until the end of the game, we end up getting the win. So keep that in mind. I'm going to keep on doing that, even going into the game against Anaheim on Friday, which I will 99% sure be at that game. Really happy the Cats were able to get the win tonight. They really needed it, and this is another chance for a 3-game winning streak, and we really need this one. We really need this one to turn everything around and just take over this division, take over this conference, so we can let people know that we are committed and we are ready to go for the playoffs, because we need to get into the playoffs, and it's very tight right now, so we just got to keep winning games. That's the bottom line. So as we flip to February on the calendar months, we're getting close to the end of the season. February, March, April, not even April. So 2 months in a week. So we're getting close to the end, and we got to get in. We got to get in the playoffs. We got like 30 games left, and we really got to crack down on these teams. I know Boston won again tonight, but Tampa lost. Tampa just keeps dropping, which is good. But Boston won again. We're 4 points away from second place in the division, but Ottawa has 3 games ahead. But Boston, after tomorrow night, will have 3 games more than us. So that's good. But the Leafs still have 3 in hand. But the Flyers are looking terrible. And we got a shot here to take over that wild card. Honestly, I'm very excited tonight. I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to end it right here. Great win by the Cats, and sorry I didn't bring the pregame because I was at the game and I didn't have time for it. Maybe a pregame on Friday, but probably not. But there will be a postgame against the Anaheim Ducks. I will probably be there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and the Panthers winning tonight. I know I did. I will see you guys in the game on Friday against the Ducks. Have a good night.